push out all the lanes and just put too much pressure on ig.vitality to never actually get that high ground. And then move into the next phase of the game where there's just a bunch of farming on both teams. Gets a Manta style, gets a butterfly, and then starts owning the crap out of ig.vitality, gets the Aegis, and then they start sieging the racks. The fights go Empire's way, but the buildings are another story. And after much determination, Empire take down the majority of the T3s and the range and melee racks out on top. However, that wasn't the end of it. They were desperate to finish off the last two set of racks, but it probably took them another 10 minutes to do so, and only after an Aegis sacrifice from anti-Mage, he pushed the right racks, baited them all to go over there while FN sieged the mid racks. He sacrificed the Aegis, and then as soon as he switched over to Viper, he got Mega. That was, I don't even know when they got Mega, maybe 50 minutes in? Was it later than that, 60 minutes? It was around there, 50 or 60 minutes in, but jokes on them, because ig.vitality were like, oh wow, well, now we have less buildings to defend, even better. We don't have to spread ourselves thin, which actually mattered because ig.Y has been parked in this position probably for a good 40 minutes, right in between those two lovely towers in the T4, and he has just been sitting there as the eternal sentinel guardian of dire T4 towers, and Empire have just been throwing everything. Just like this. They're going to hook shot in, but a little bit of trouble in Ancient Apparition starting to drop low again. The Deafening Blast comes out. Ghost Stick still just beating away at Sakata, but they're able to turn it back around again. Ghost Stick is going to fall. That's only the Aegis. Maybe you guys were wondering why it is when Merlini goes to every event. It's because he has a lock trap tight memory. My goodness gracious, I can't believe you remembered all that. Holy shit. I'm not even done, bro. I know, that's what's nuts. Okay, and then after the Megas started happening, Empire tried all these tactics to tackle their base. Rezo bought a Shadow Blade into a Silver Edge. They tried to all smoke up the high ground, pick off these heroes that didn't have buybacks, and then ig.vitality had this, what is going on? They're actually taking it down, but I don't think they're able to do it. This could be the end. Time lapse. Wait, there's still two heroes with buybacks. Rezo got crushed. I think they're big kill. The thing is, the Aegis doesn't really matter, so they actually decided to push with the Aegis. Dogfight's coming inside. He's scared. Yeah. Now they have to defend their base. Okay, so after that, Empire tried everything. They tried going on an Invoker, he would get time lapse. They tried going on the Oracle, he would get time lapse. They tried going in on the Weaver, and then Weaver got false promise into a time lapse. And they tried killing ig.Y, and then ig.Y constantly heals himself because they didn't have a Hex on Empire. And then eventually, Empire gave up pushing. And they're like, okay, we'll just farm, get on 6 slots. However, Anti-Mage has had like 10 different items, 2 Rapiers, and still he hasn't been able to right-click people at all because Drow Ranger has been hitting like an absolute truck. Now he has DD running down mid. Let's get that Rezo buyback out of here. Let's see if they can actually make it happen. He does so much freaking damage. And they passed by a second ago. They do manage to find that Hex from very long range from Roger. So he just jumped back. But with DD here, with Sakata starting to hit, they might be able to do this. Oh, they aren't going to buy back on AM. They are just conceding. Oh, buyback now comes a little bit late, but they're able to push back onto one again. Roger catches it. That's Divine Rapier down and Drow Ranger dead. Now they've been able to find themselves another pickoff as Nyx Assassin controlled and killed. They don't even sacrifice Megas for that. Only the tier 3 tower and the melee barracks. Ooh, they actually need the Drow Ranger alive. She did pop her precision. But they can do the same thing and force buybacks out. So how many people don't have buybacks? Just Viper and AM. I would say roughly equivalent to Drow and Nyx. But that what we talked about too is that ig.vitality, they need everybody to be able to hold. They need all 5 of them, for sure. Drow, Invoker for damage, Nyx for control. He stuns anyone that doesn't have BKB trying to go for the towers or for the heroes, and then Weaver and Oracle both do a ton of saving. Oracle has the Rapier now as well. Wow, okay. He does have one of the lowest base attack times in the game. Yeah. Value right there. He's going to do actually like a decent amount of damage. He needs to be so careful. Okay, they're smoking in right here, actually. So he has a moment. Okay, wait, he has 30 sentries. So I was about to say that he had a moment of lapse in his centering around the base. But nope. God, they need to be so careful, though. Like, any time if they happen to jump forward, that BKB actually pops from Roger is kind of important. They still have buyback there. Was it a more? I think he's like, might as well use it.
Glow stick, he doesn't actually end up hitting. And Invoker is sheeped, but he's just going to be able to walk away. Has Roger gone too far?
Ooh, and they only use one buyback.
All right.
Played, but now Empire have 30 seconds to make a power play.
This is spooky. Still a very tense moment for sure. Resolution hitting up front and center. He has his Manta Style and BKB ready with the Rapier.
They are so as they know they don't have buyback. If they die right now, they lose the game. So they don't even get the drop buy. Man, ig.vitality with the late game plays, man.
They have been doing a great job. I mean, it is completely inconceivable that IGB have been able to hold on this long. The way that they've done it too, with keeping these Helm of the Dawn or Mega Creeps and just out team fighting them constantly. It's been incredibly pleasure to watch.
Yeah, the late game tactics from ig.vitality after Empire started sieging them with all these like Silver Edge and Blink Pop Lincolns trying to instant kill people tactics. ig.vitality, they shifted their strategy too. They had a couple of Helmet Dominators that they used to dominate the Mega Creeps and then put them out instead of T4 so they wouldn't have to blow glyphs as often.
In July, though.
In July,
he's catching Ghost Stick. This is a decent-sized kill. He doesn't have buyback. They're going to blow him up. Ice Path is there. The disarm keeps him alive for the moment. Now, FN, he's in this area as well. They lift him up one time. Sunstrike going to land as well as that disarm. But no, they just blow up the Invoker. He's going to have to buy back in just a second, but FN is also dead. And now they're controlling up this anti-mage. If they can kill him off here, this would be so tremendous. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Look at the damage. Sakata blows him up to hell. 100 seconds. No anti-mage. And now looking for more. Can they kill off Ghostic as well? It might finally have done it. iG.Y. After 128 minutes, GG has called FN's had enough.